Hi, welcome to a little bit of Common Crazy. Today we are going to show you some great party ideas that you can get just at the Dollar Tree. Hi, my name is Jennifer, and my goal here is to help you find more calm in all of the crazy and try to put some order to the chaos. And I am here with my friend
Kristen Hills from Six Sisters Stuff.
We are so excited to take you along and show you all the fun things that you can get at the Dollar Tree in order to throw a party. Kristen on her channel is going to show you all the decorations that you can pick up, and I'm going to do some DIY platters that will amp up your party. So don't forget, if you want to see everything that we put together, you first watch my channel and then head over to Kristen's. And if you are from Kristen's channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm glad that you're here. And while you're here, I would love for you to subscribe. And don't forget, if you click that little bell, you will be notified every time that I upload a video. Now let's get into it.
So I started off by grabbing some E6000. This one is smaller, but it has these tiny attachments, which will help me be a lot more precise. I'm beginning this project with, I have these are plastic plates for the Dollar Tree and 2 glasses. Now I have a smaller glass and the larger glass just so that I have the differentiation and the heights that I want. The smaller one I'm going to use on the bottom. So here I am, I'm just going to add the E6000 around the bottom of the cup. If you have never used this before, you need to know that it does take a little bit of strength in order to squeeze it out. You can even see my muscles are flexing just a tiny bit. So this is a little bit harder for anyone that might have any issues with their hands, but this glue really is amazing and has such a strong hold. So flip that cup over, add it to the bottom of the plate, and this is the base of my 2-tier stand. So I'm working my way up. So I will begin by adding the glue now to the top of this cup. I'll add it all the way around, just like I did on the bottom of the first cup. Once the glue is added, I flip it over, and now I'm adding it to this same plate, just working up on my tiers. I now need to add the glue to the top, well, what is the bottom of the cup, but what is facing up now, and adding that last plate on top of it. And you see here that I have a 2-tier stand. I need to let this cure for the 24 hours as it dries, but it's ready to go for me to move on to my next project. So these items you find in the summer section at the Dollar Tree with the luau stuff, kind of the surfboard plate with the tiki cups. First I removed the stickers, and now I'm going to be adding the cups to this platter just like I kind of did with the first platter, but this time this is just a 1-tier platter, but I'm adding 2 cups to it. So I take the glue all the way around, stick it to the bottom of the surfboard platter, and then I'm going to repeat the exact same thing with the second cup. And I have a custom platter that is perfect for the party that we are having. And that's what I really love about these projects. I was able to do a couple of custom things, choosing the colors that would work or a style that would work. Now this would work with any party. Now I'm moving on to my candy dishes. So I have 3 candlestick holders and a couple of containers to place on them. So the very first thing I'm going to do is add the glue around the first candlestick on the top. And then I'm going to flip over the second candlestick and attach it and let those come together. And then I'm going to grab my container, which is in the vase section at the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to add the glue first around the top, which is now actually the bottom of this candlestick. And I'm going to then place the vase on top of it to create my candy dish. So that I have different levels, I'm only using 1 candlestick on the next one. And notice I don't do matchy-matchy. I like things to be different. So this time I use a small glass bowl. For my next project, I just grabbed a plate and a bowl, and I'm going to add the glue around the bowl and stick it to the plate. What I love about this is you can choose any color. I just really love white because that's what I collect in order to just get a good collection of serving things, because white goes with everything. And here you see all 4 projects. I now just need to be patient and let them dry. It takes 24 hours to cure. Kristen dropped everything off for me to start to decorate because she is busy packing, loading a truck, and getting her house ready to hand over to the new owners. So here you see I'm adding down the tablecloths. And the green one comes from the Dollar Tree, and then I took 2 grass skirts, tied them together, and notice that I probably needed to get a couple more. I just don't have time to deal with it, so I will make do. So I also have this fishnet that I got from Kristen, and I'm laying it down. I love to layer things, so it just adds more dimension and texture. And so I'm adding first the blue tablecloth, then the green, then the fishnet, and I'll come back in with those grass skirts. Now with the grass skirts, I went in, and at first I was going to add the tape to the skirt, and I'm like, okay, that's not working. So then I just added the tape onto the tablecloth, and that worked perfectly. So here you see all my little things are nice and dried and ready to be used. I'm bringing these out and I'm placing them down. One thing about doing a tablescape is I like to make sure that things have different heights. And so I will bring everything out and you will see it, but it does take me time. I kind of just play with it and I make it work. I love that I have these pops of colors here, but mainly notice I have white, and that is what I collect a lot of, and I always have those on hand. And then I can add in just a few extra items, so I'm not spending a lot of money trying to get a tablescape, but it looks personal to this. So here everything comes together. You see I'm adding these little signs up here and the, what do you call it, lays and all that, because Kristen brought all those so we can have just a really good fun party. And I just really love how it just all kind of came together, and it's bright and it's festive. Now I'm going back and I'm just doing some finishing touches. I always like to have things in a set of 3, kind of like a triangle of color. So I have like 3 things in orange and 3 things in pink and 3 things in green. And I think that really just helps to tie everything together. And I'm using these lays to kind of just add that finishing touch. So here I'm using the cake stand to actually give height to the bowl that I have sitting on top. For this situation, it just worked out better. And then right there, all of those circle placemats I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I had a haul in my Wednesday video. I'll link that in the card above and in the description below, so you can check that video out. But of course, we grabbed those from the Dollar Tree. And then I love how this tiki platter turned out. Such a great focal point, and for only $3, it just helps tie everything together. Again, I really like this 2-tier stand, and what's so great about it is you can choose whatever colors you need it to be, and it's just so easy to put together for just $4. And here you see my candy dishes. I told you I like to have it a little bit mix-matchy. And again, I happen to have another cake stand that I made, and I use that again to add some height. So one last look before you see it with all the food on it before the party begins. The candy dishes were fun, but almost maybe too big of a hit with the kids. So here you go, as we are having our hamburger and hot dog luau feast, maybe not a little traditional, but definitely fun and festive for this time of year. I really do love how everything turned out, and we all had so much fun spending time together and, unfortunately, saying goodbye to some sweet friends. We can't wait until we get to see them again.
Okay, the party is going on and we have had a blast, but you guys, this is not just your happy party, this is a sad party, because this is our goodbye party. Kristen, I'm gonna cry. Because they're moving. We needed to get together and get our kids together with some of her friends so that we could say goodbye, because we are sure gonna miss them.
Thanks, ma'am.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Remember, I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will check you out in the next video. Bye.
Bye.